Congratulations! You made it back in time to see our next magician. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Scott Kahn, but you can call me Dr. Magic. I knew I wanted to be a doctor from the moment I got my first kid's medical set at the age of 5. I'm a family medicine physician now, and I love to incorporate magic into my practice. It's a great icebreaker with patients, and it quickly calms down anxious children. I like to reverse engineer my tricks. I come up with the idea of how a trick will end, then I figure out the method afterward. I've also written 3 magic books. I don't make much money from them, but I like sharing my original work with the magic community. My wife is my hero. She's a registered nurse, and we met in the back of an ambulance. She's my rock. The hardest time in my life was being away from her during medical school. She's become my harshest magic critic. Every trick I perform goes past her first to get her seal of approval. My act tonight fooled her, so I'm hoping there's a chance to fool Penn Teller too.
Is there a doctor in the house? You bet there is. Give it up for Dr. Scott Kahn.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This might surprise you, but I'm not the first person in my family to share the stage with Penn Teller. Back in 1998, my father was chosen from the audience to assist them with their famous bullet catch illusion.
Oh, really?
That night, my dad signed the tip of this very bullet and loaded it himself into a .357 Magnum. Teller then fired the gun at Penn, who caught the bullet between his teeth. Penn then spit the signed bullet out into my father's hand, and I've had it ever since. That makes this a legitimately certifiable, one-of-a-kind magic bullet. I'd like to show all of you just how magical it really is. Penn and Teller, would you join me on stage? Penn, Teller, I'm going to use your magic bullet to perform a rather unique card trick tonight. But before we do, we need to choose a playing card. So Penn, if you would, please name a card value, ace through king.
6.
6. That's a fine choice. And Teller, I'd like for you to choose a suit. Would that be diamonds? So the 6 of diamonds will be Penn & Teller's selected card.
Yes.
Now, a unique card trick needs a unique deck of cards. These playing cards are made of clear plastic, so you can see through them. I've chosen to use this deck so that everyone can see everything very fairly. Nothing to hide with clear plastic cards. We'll start by removing your card from the deck. Here it is. The 6 of diamonds. Teller, would you mind examining the card? Does it look gimmicked in any way? I promise you it's not. Now, Penn, we need to make the, oh, I'm sorry. Here's a marker for you. We need to make this card uniquely yours, so I'm gonna ask for you to sign your initials here on the back of the card. Perfect. And in the lower corner, please draw a small picture. It could be a smiley face, for example, or whatever comes to mind. A peace sign.
Yes.
Perfect. And I'll take the marker back for you. Thank you. You can clearly see Penn's initials and drawing on the back of the 6 of diamonds. I'm going to place your card back inside the card case for just a moment. You may have noticed the card case is also made of clear plastic. Again, nothing to hide. Now, in order to demonstrate the power of the magic bullet, we need a second card. So I'll choose the King of Spades. I've always liked that card. And Penn, since you signed your card too, I'll sign mine. I'll sign my first name in the outer corner, Scott, and my last name in the lower corner, Kahn. Again, nothing to hide. Now, Penn Teller, you fired this bullet 23 years ago. Its trajectory that night changed my life today. And it's traveled all the way back here for one final moment. This moment. If I touch my signed card to the tip of the magic bullet, just like this, it mysteriously changes into Penn Teller's selected card, the 6 of diamonds. You'll notice, however, that my signature is now on their selected card. Please note, you can still see Penn's signature and drawing on the card inside the case. But if I very slowly and very fairly remove the card from inside the case, you'll see that it's now my selected card, the King of Spades, but with Penn's signature and drawing on it. Both the cards and the signatures have magically changed places, proof of the mysterious power of Penn Teller's magic bullet. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Scott Kahn! That was so nice.
Thank you.
So you're a doctor.
I am. I'm a family medicine doctor.
Does that help you with magic?
Well, I like to incorporate magic into my practice, actually.
So it's obviously been a very busy year for you. How have you had time to practice magic?
Well, you have to have an outlet, and magic is my outlet. It's my passion. It's been my passion since I was a little boy. And it has been a really tough year for all of us in the healthcare profession.
Yes.
So magic has just been an outlet for me that lets me kind of step away from the stress associated with the job.
Well, we thank you and all of your colleagues for everything you've done and continue to do for everyone else.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, Dr. Kahn, let's see if Penn Teller can see through your magic trick.
Okay.
Doctor, Mr. MD. That's all true? That's a real bullet?
That is a true story.
Exactly. It's 357 Magnum. It's got the same striations on it. It looks like our bullet, but that's all true?
That is your bullet that you spit out into my father's hand in 1998.
Wow. We're so flattered that you worked a whole trick around that. That's just wonderful. And you know, you add so much by putting the clear cards in. It really feels like that's a whole other level of proving on a signed card thing. It's really nice, and it's a really straightforward style and a really, really good trick. It has that magical quality of things changing places, and we just really, really liked it. But you know, we know a little bit about card history and tricks. And you know, Doctor, I just, Scarney! I think I'm getting a little bit of a tickle in my, Scarney! Getting a little bit of a tickle in my nose there, but I think I may have a little bit of a cold, and you may also have a little bit of an idea that we know what you did. Is that right there, Doctor?
I think they might have.
Is he giving you clues, or is he trying to get a free medical advice?
I think they might have a pretty good idea of what happened there.
Seems to have all cleared up.
Yeah. Okay, that's
You're a
good.
phenomenal doctor.
So you
Thank
didn't
you.
fool
And a
them?
very good
No,
practice.
I think they got it.
Oh, well, thank you, Dr. Scott
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Kahn. Don't go anywhere. Plenty of impossible still to come. Stay close.